A ship sank in the ocean, and sadly all the passengers drowned, except one man. By God's grace, he survived and washed up on the shore of a deserted island. When he woke up, he realized he was all alone. His name was John. The first thing John did was pray. God, please help me. Please send someone to rescue me. But days went by, and no help came. At night, John slept on the beach. Each morning, he prayed again, but still no one came. After some time, John gave up hope of being rescued. He decided to accept the lonely island as his new home. He gathered wood and grass to build a small hut. He collected whatever he could find from the broken ship and stored it inside. He survived by eating coconuts and catching fish. Living in his little hut, John slowly adjusted to life on the island. One day, he lit a fire to cook his food. But when he returned, he was shocked. His hut was on fire. Everything he had worked so hard to build was burning down. John was heartbroken. He raised his head to the sky and cried out angrily, "God, why? I asked you to help me, but you never answered. And now you've burned down the only shelter I had. Why are you so cruel?" He spent the night complaining to God, feeling hopeless and defeated. Finally, he fell asleep on the beach. The next morning, John was woken by a loud noise. He opened his eyes and saw a ship anchored near the shore. At first, he couldn't believe it, but when he realized it was real, he was overjoyed. At last, help had come. He climbed aboard the ship and asked the captain, Michael, "How did you know I was stranded here?" Michael replied, "We saw a smoke signal coming from the island. That's why we came." John was confused. "But I didn't send a signal," he said. The captain smiled. "Well, we saw the fire and smoke, and that's what led us here." At that moment, John remembered his burned hut. He finally understood. It was God's plan all along. What he thought was the worst moment of his life had actually saved him. John bowed his head and thanked God. The lesson: in life, we make many plans, but often things don't go the way we want. When troubles come, our faith weakens, our patience breaks, and we start to lose hope. But we must remember, God always has a bigger plan. Sometimes our burning huts are really blessings in disguise. So never lose faith. Keep doing your best, and trust that God's plan is always greater, bolder, and better than your own.